fixed cost, variable cost, and total cost graph. Let's look at a table with quantities of units produced. You know that you have your fixed cost, and you notice that your fixed costs remain the same. That's why they're fixed costs. Whether you produce 0 units all the way to a zillion units, your fixed costs remain the same. You have your variable cost. Notice at 0 units, you have no variable cost. Your variable costs only start at the first unit. And as you increase your production or your output, your variable costs continue to rise. When you add your fixed costs plus your variable costs together, you get your total cost. Notice that at 0 units, the total cost is 11. It's equal to the fixed cost because you have no variable cost at 0 units. And your total costs keep rising as you increase your output, and the reason that happens is because your variable costs keep rising. Let's look at a graph of fixed cost, variable cost, and total cost. Notice with fixed cost, if you produce 0 units, you still have $1,000 worth of fixed cost. As you keep on producing, notice that your fixed costs remain constant as output increases. But let's look at variable costs. Notice that at 0 units, your variable cost is 0. You have no variable costs at 0 units. Variable costs start to increase as you increase production. Notice on the graph that variable cost is rising as output is increasing. Your total cost are your fixed costs plus your variable costs, which gives you your total cost. Notice your total cost at 0 units is 1,000 because that's your fixed cost. As you keep on producing then, do you notice your total costs keep on rising just like your variable costs keep on rising? Because when you add a changing cost to a fixed cost, then the total cost will change by the amount of the fixed cost. We'll get to that in the next lesson.